Hey, it's really great to have you here for this session, right? And we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, something that I've literally been doing for years that has been making me a lot of money on the internet, right? And I usually tell people you need to find a way to monetize social media. You need to find a way to monetize social media. It's not just about scrolling, through viral videos, funny videos, comedy, skits and the like. You could actually use this same social media platform to make a lot of money for yourself. And there are so many ways people make money online, but I'm going to be talking about one of the ways that is like something I've been doing for years and I've been making money year after year. And even 5 years to come, is still going to be working out and generating cash for people that know how to do it. So I hope you're excited for what I have to share today, right? So if you're excited, just type in I am excited down below in the comments, right? Just quickly type in I am excited down below in the comments. I'd love to see your comment, right? I'm looking through. Awesome. Jude, I can see your comment. You're welcome. Right, blessing, you're welcome. I can see your comment. Oh, Samuel, you guys are all welcome. A lot of people are just dropping comments down below. I can't mention everybody, but you guys are welcome. Right, so let's move on to what we have to talk about today. So before I go into the main stuff, I just want to introduce myself very quickly. My name is Victor DM. For those of you that don't know me, right, I've generated over 700 million in revenue for my clients, right, and I've trained over 1,000 students in getting started, making a lot of money on the internet with this skill of running ads for business owners. I'm going to tell you more about it later on. These are my social media platforms. This is my account on Instagram. I have over 32,000 followers on Instagram and I have about 15,000 plus followers on Twitter. So you can go on there and follow me, and learn from me more, right? But in this session today, I'm going to be focusing on how you can actually hit 7 figures monthly in 2025 running ads for businesses. So this is something that, you see, if you don't know how to do this, you are literally, not monetizing social media enough. If you don't know how to run ads online, you are literally missing out on a lot, right? This is a way me and many of my students have actually started making a lot of money online, right? We learn how to run ads for businesses, for clients, for companies. We offer services and we make a whole lot of money from that. So I'm also going to be showing you what it takes to learn this skill, what it takes to master this skill, and how you can actually get clients and deliver results for them, right? I hope you're ready for what I have to share. So let's proceed, guys. Let us proceed. Now, if you stay to the end, of this live session, here is what you have to benefit. Look, it doesn't make any sense if you come to this live session, you spend just 20 minutes or you spend just 15 minutes and you don't stay to the end. You're not going to get the full benefit. So if you stay to the end, here is what you are to expect, right? I'm going to be giving you a proper breakdown of how many online marketers like us will make over 1 billion naira monthly, and I'm going to show you lots and lots of pros. I know right now, because of the situation of the country, right, 1 million naira looks like a big amount of money. And sometimes when people say they make over 1 million naira a month on the internet, you're like, how? How is that possible? What are you guys really doing? How are you guys actually making this money? Right? It is actually very much possible. And I'm going to explain how with lots of proofs. Evidence joke, don't worry. Right, and I'm also going to give you a simple blueprint which you can model to start getting paid every month as an advertiser within your first 2 months. You could run ads or on social media for your own business. If you have a business, you could run ads for clients, you could do partnership deals. There's so many ways to earn from this, and I'm going to show you a simple blueprint that you can model and actually start getting paid every month from this skill within your first 2 months. Now, there are skills that it will take you 6 months or 1 year before you start making money from it. There are even skills that will take you 2 to 3 years before you start making money from it. But as a social media advertiser, it does not have to take you as long as that, right? Within your first 2 months, you can start getting paid. And I'm also going to show you what it takes to learn, master, and deliver results for clients from this particular skill. Now, this session is going to go on for about 1 hour, 30 minutes, right? Or less, right? 1 hour, 30 minutes or less, right? So just make sure you stay to the end and you don't miss out on any aspect so that you can get the full value, you can get to understand the business model properly, and you can now make a decision that, yes, you want to go and get started with this. Now you have two choices, right? After showing you how this business model works, right? After showing you how you can learn, master, and become good and start getting paid from this skill, you have two choices. You can decide to figure out everything by yourself, right? Or you can decide to be part of my coaching academy where I'll provide all the support and the guidance required. Is really your choice. So I have an academy for people that are, after this live session, they are interested in also learning more, or they're interested in getting my guidance, right? I also have that, but it's definitely your choice. But what I want you to focus on right now, focus on the live session, focus on learning what it takes to get started with this business, and then you can make a decision whether you want to get started or not, right? So I have a quick question. Guys. How would you like to have a skill that can print at least 500 to 2 million naira on demand? Let me know in the comments, guys. How would you like to have a skill that can print at least 500, to 2 million naira on demand? What I mean by on demand is that, let's say you have an urgent expenses, you want to pay house rent, you want to, just cover some expenses, right? You have a skill that you know that, okay, let me just go and work harder on this skill, or let me just go and use this skill to generate money to cover that stuff. How would you like that? Let me know in the comments. I can see a lot of persons say that would be great, that would be awesome. That is nice. How would you like to also wake up every morning full of confidence, knowing that you don't have to worry about where your next paycheck is coming from, right? How would you actually like that? Wake up every morning knowing that you don't have to worry about where your next paycheck is coming from. Let me know in the comments, guys. Now, if you answered yes to any of these questions that I asked previously, right, I want you to take this information that I'll be passing across to you very, very seriously. Take this information very seriously. It is something that has changed my life. It is something that has also changed the life of hundreds of my students over here in Nigeria. Now, look at this is one of my students. His name is Manuel, right? His name is Manuel. He sent me a testimonial recently, right? And he said he was able to spend over 3 million naira, on his workspace, right? And he also got an inverter of 300,000 naira. Basically, for somebody to spend 3 million naira buying gadgets for his workspace, you know that he's making millions every single month from this same skill of running ads for businesses, right? And this live session is for you if you're looking for a high-paying online skill that doesn't take too long to get started with, right? Or you have a business and you're looking to get more sales or more profit for that your business with adverts online. You want to know how to run adverts for your business, or you already know how to run ads, but you want to know how to monetize that skill and basically make more money from it. Then this live session is for you, right? Whether you are number 1, number 2, or number 3, then this session is for you. Now, why am I holding this live session? Why exactly am I holding this live session? All right. There is a big pandemic going on in the country right now. It is a very, very serious stuff. There is a big pandemic that is really going on in the country right now. Business owners are desperately in need of your help. Business owners need your help desperately. I'm going to explain why. So guys, follow me very, very quickly. Business owners, they need your help. And why do they need your help? The world is changing and moving online at a very, very fast pace, right? People are now buying things more online than compared to going to physical shops and buying things, right? If you look at most big supermarkets or most big restaurants, you can always place an order online. It means that less and less and less and less people are coming to physical stores. Less and less people are coming to physical businesses to directly buy from them. People are using online platforms. People are using social media to actually place these orders. Now, where is the big problem coming from now? The big problem is that, business owners that cannot really put themselves out there online, they are going to be losing out on a lot of customers. And there are so many business owners that are struggling to push their business online. Many of these business owners, they don't know how to use Instagram, they don't know how to use Facebook, they don't know how to advertise their business online. And let me give you guys a secret, right? One of the ways a lot of people became rich, especially young people, is taking advantage of new trends. There was a time in 2016, 2017 when Bitcoin was like, it was like a new trend. And some of the people that bought Bitcoin in 2017, right, if you check them today, 2025, you see that most of these guys, they are millionaires in dollars right now. They were not millionaires. They're not millionaires in dollars right now because maybe they're too smart or they're the best investors, or no, they just took advantage of a trend. So right now, we're currently experiencing another trend where for businesses, right, people are coming to physical stores less, people are patronizing businesses less, physically. Everybody is now using social media platforms to make a buying decision, right? So businesses are looking to transition, to start following the new trend and start promoting their business online. Now, what happens for that business owner that does not know how to promote their own business online? They are going to lose out on a lot of customers. Now, how can you use this trend to make a lot of money for yourself? Let me show you an example. This is a laundry shop. This is a what? A laundry shop. What they do is they wash clothes, you place your order online, they wash the clothes, they deliver back to you. They have an Instagram page, right? 10 years ago, 15 years ago, things like this were not common. Things like this were almost not non-existent. This is another page. They sell akara. Like, akara. Like, it's crazy because like 15 years ago, all this stuff, we used to do them in physical shops. Nobody used to order akara online. Nobody does that. Like, look at this Instagram page, right? They have over 11,000 followers. They have their phone number there. They have their social media platforms there. You can chat them up. They, place your order and deliver it to your location, and you pay online. It's crazy. So imagine that business owner that does not know how to push their business, does not know how to push their brand online. So how can you take advantage of this to actually make a lot of money for yourself, right? So business owners need skilled advertisers to help them bring more visibility, to help them bring more traffic to their business. Many of these business owners are super busy and they just want to outsource this task. So I don't know if you've done business before, but one thing I'll tell you, if you're a business owner, right, maybe you've done business before or you know somebody that has a business, one thing that they'll always tell you is that business is very stressful. Especially when you have a physical product business and all that. It's very stressful. You have to sort out your goods. You have to, make sure your shop is well kept. You have to make sure customers are well attended to. You have to make sure that, there are just a lot of factors that takes your time in business. You have to make sure your employees are doing the right thing. You have to make sure that you are checking your finances, the business is profitable. There are so many things that is taking the time of business owners. So what most of these business owners are doing is that instead of taking maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month to learn how to start running adverts online, they just want to find somebody that already knows how to do this stuff to come and do it for their business, and they will just pay you a lot of money for it. Right? So many of these business owners, they don't have time to start learning or how to start using, how to start running ads on Instagram, how to start creating a Facebook page. They don't have time for all these things. Right? So let me tell you something. This is a screenshot of my Twitter DM. A business owner sent me a DM. He said, "Good morning. I've been trying to reach your WhatsApp. You're not responding. I want to know if you can help me run ads on Facebook, please." This is somebody that wants to pay me money. Oh, this person wants to pay me money. He's actually telling me, "Please, I've been trying to reach you. Come and help me run ads for my business." And I told the person, "Good morning, man. I'm not currently available to run the ads right now." And he said, "Can you recommend somebody?" I told the person I'm not even available. He said, "Recommend somebody for me." So many of these businesses, they are desperate. They are looking for somebody that can run ads for them. Like they are always in search of somebody that can help them run ads. Look at this other person. He said, "Good morning. I need help in running ads for my business. Victor, I'm yet to hear from you." I told him, good evening. Right, sorry for the late response. I'm currently not available to take on new clients at the moment. Now, you may ask me, why are you not working for these persons? Why are you not even like helping these business owners? The truth of the matter is that I am already fully booked. There is such a large demand for this skill that I'm just like, most of the time, I'm always fully booked and I cannot really take on more clients. And I know, in a way, I'm also answering one of your questions that you have in your mind, which is, if you are making money from this skill, then why are you trying to teach, me? Right? So the reason why I'm also trying to spread awareness and teach other people is because I'm always fully booked. I can't take more clients than I have right now. I can't work for everybody in the world now. I will work with the ones that I can work with. The ones that I cannot work with, I can refer them to maybe other people that I've trained. Right? So there are so many business owners that there's a large demand for this skill. Now, let's go back to my student. This is my student. His name is Manuel, right? He said he's my student that has made millions from this same skill of running ads for businesses, right? Now, he says that if you look at this screenshot, it says, I can remember days when I used to disturb you about lacking clients. But now I get about 5 DMs every single week of clients wanting to work with me. And I turn 99% of them down. Right? This is my student, not even me right now. This is my student. He gets so many DMs from businesses, right? He's even now turning deals down. People that want to pay him money, he's telling them that, look, I'm busy right now. I don't have time. And one thing I like to tell people, right, especially a lot of people that are new to making money online, see, opportunities, money, clients is not scarce. I know all through your life you'll be thinking, oh, making money is so hard. Oh, opportunities are so scarce. There's so much competition. I know you've been thinking about that all your life. But let me tell you right now, opportunities, money, clients is not scarce. The same way people are pursuing clients and say, oh, please give me a chance. Oh, I can do it. There are people that clients are running after. There are people that clients are coming to their DM and say, please, can you work for us? So what you need to know is to have the skills necessary to get results for business owners, and you will never have to lack clients. It's not about just learning a skill. I know you've been hearing learn a skill. No, learning a skill to the extent where you can solve problems for business owners. That is when you get to this kind of point where your clients will be running after you. I don't know if I'm making sense. Guys, if I'm making sense, let me know in the comment section. See, just let me know if I'm making sense. Right? If I'm making sense, let me know in the comment section if I'm making sense. Great. I'm looking through the comments. I'm glad you guys are following. I'm glad you guys are following, right? I'm glad you guys are following. A lot of people are saying I'm making sense. Now, so the next question that you may have at this point is that, look, how can you take advantage of this crazy demand for advertisers, right? Like, how can you actually make money from this? Let me not even start talking too much about skills. How can you actually make good money from this, right? So if you can solve the problem of businesses, if you can help businesses run adverts online to reach out to new persons, new potential customers, to get more sales for their business using adverts on Facebook, Instagram, right? Look at what is going to happen. You will make a crazy amount of money. You will make a crazy amount of money, right? And I'm not even bluffing, right? This has been my experience for the past 5 years. This has also been the experience of many of my students, and I know for sure that if this is something you learn, you'll be actually able to make a lot of money from this. And the best part is that this does not really require large capital or social media following. Most of the times, when they tell you about the internet, right, or when they tell you about making money online, some people will tell you, you have to create an Instagram page, you have to be posting every day, showing your face, maybe, creating content, and all this stuff, having a lot of followers before you can make. This does not require that. And I know some of you are not even interested in all those content creation, all those showing your face on camera, talking on the camera every single day. You just want to have a skill that you can make money online, low key, without even having to be showing your face on camera all the time. Right? So this is a skill that does not require that. And I'm going to show you why. Now, this is me when I got started with this. Right? I did not have a large capital. I was not popular on social media. I don't even think I had an Instagram account as at that time. I was not active on Instagram, right? I didn't have social media following and all those, right? But I was literally broke. I was thinking about my life because I went to a restaurant and I was trying to actually get food for myself. And I noticed I could not afford most of the meals that they had there. And I was like, what kind of life is this? Right? And I had to just buy bread and eat. So I took that picture of myself when I was in that restaurant. So this time, it was not as if I was even lazy. I was not lazy. I was hardworking, right? I had a business that I was doing. I was selling all these phone accessories to students, power bank, flash drive, memory cards, and all, right? And this was where I was staying. This was the small apartment I was staying, plastic table and chair, student bed. I literally didn't have anything much, right? And as I was struggling to like make ends meet and all that, right, COVID-19 came, and even this small business I was doing was literally down. I was not getting any sale at all again, right? Because everybody was now indoors, and I used to sell to people one on one, right? But now everybody was indoors, so I could not make any money. So I started asking myself, like, how can I find a way to use this internet to make money? Because we don't know when this COVID-19 is going to end. What if this COVID-19 goes on for 5 years? Are you telling me that I'm just going to starve? So I started looking for ways to make money for myself. And that is when I discovered this skill called Facebook advertising. And I realized that, look, distance is not a barrier. You could basically learn a skill, offer services online to people that are in faraway locations, or use that skill to sell products on the internet and make a lot of money. So I learned this skill called Facebook advertising, right? I learned it from a training I saw online, right? I learned the skill, and I decided that, look, since I've learned this skill, let me even try and use this skill to promote these products that I was selling before, right? So I spent about 2,000 naira running Facebook ads. I'm going to give more details about Facebook ads, inside the session. I spent just 2,000 naira running Facebook ads. And when I spent 2,000 naira, my page had like, I think about just like 50 something followers. So, I didn't really have social media following. That was my Facebook page. I didn't really have much social media following. So I paid Facebook 2,000. I made a post on my page, and I paid Facebook 2,000 naira to help me share this post to thousands of persons. Right. So after running the advert, my post was able to reach out to more than 6,000 persons, right? Right. My post was able to reach out to more than 6,000 persons, and I was able to make a lot of money from it. I spent about 2,000 naira on the ad. I think I was able to make about 15,000 plus from the ads. Right. So I was running Facebook ads. I made 15,000 plus in profit, selling my own products. And I was like, this is crazy. This is like a superpower, right? Because I didn't have social media following, I didn't have connections and all those stuff. I just paid Facebook a small amount of money to spread my post, and I made crazy amounts back in profit. As at then, 15,000 naira profit was a good amount of money for me, right? Then when I learned this, I started helping a business owner promote their product, which was how to import gadgets from USA. There was somebody that had a PDF guide on how to import gadgets from USA. So I started helping him promote that PDF guide. He was selling the PDF guide for 5,000 naira. So I used the adverts with the skill that I learned, right, to help this guy run adverts, and he was able to make over 300,000 naira. And he paid me a good amount of money, in return for helping him make that amount of money. In just a month, he was able to make over 300,000 naira selling this PDF guide in just 1 month. And he paid me, I think, close to 1,700K for helping him make that kind of money from my skill. Right? And I was like, bro, this is crazy. And I told myself that, see, if I can devote 2 hours every day to learning and practicing this skill of running adverts online, imagine how big I'll be in a year time. Because look at it, I was running ads for my product. I spent 2,000 naira. I was able to make 15,000 naira in profit. Then there was somebody else that had a PDF. I helped him run ads. We spent about I think 30 to 40,000 naira on the advert. We're able to make over 300,000 naira back in return. I was like, this is a crazy skill. I need to learn it. And I said, if I devote at least 2 hours every day in learning and practicing this skill, imagine how big I'll be in a year time. Now, guys, do you want to see, what happened after I said this in a year time? Do you want to see the result after I said it in a year time? Do you want to see it? Let me know in the comment. Now, this was me a year time. I started making enough money. I was able to go to a better apartment. I bought myself a laptop. I was basically looking good, and I was looking better, right? And then the more I became good with this skill, the more money I was, now making from the skill. For example, this was me closing a 500,000 naira deal, right? In 1 month, somebody paid me 500,000 naira to help them run adverts. That's crazy. And I know sometimes you may be thinking that, oh, these figures are big, but it's just about how good you are. If you can help business owner generate results, this guy is paying me 500K because he knows that I can help his business generate millions. All right. This other business owner paid me about 572,000 naira, right, to help them run ads. In 1 month, 572,000 naira. This was another business owner that had an email marketing company, right? He had an email marketing company and wanted me to help him promote, his business with ads, and he paid me over 600,000 naira because he knows that if I'm able to help him run ads, his business is able to reach out to tens or hundreds of thousands of persons. He's able to get crazy amounts of sales. It will be worth millions for him in his business. That is why he could pay me this amount of money to help him run ads. And even when I started learning this skill, I even started getting some international deals, right? This was a $400 deal that I got. Right? Business owner paid me. He pays me $400. I'm still working with this person right now. Pays me $400 every month. And it takes me less than 30 minutes to work for this person in a day. It takes me less than 30 minutes to work for this person in a day. Convert $400 to Naira. That's about 650,000 Naira every single month. And the crazy thing is that you can work for multiple clients at the same time. You can work for so the fact that you're working for a business is not a 9 to 5 job that you can only work with one company or one business at the same time. No, it's an online skill that you do from the comfort of your home. So you're helping these business owners run adverts on Facebook or Instagram, and you can work for 4-5 clients at the same time. This is just one of my clients paying me over 650,000 naira every month. This was a deal that I closed in December where they paid me $1,500. A company in the UK, they paid me $1,500 to help them run ads. And this is just a screenshot of the $500 part payment because they made $500 payment first, and then after the completion, that's when they made the other part. So this is just the screenshot of the $500 part payment that they made. So after I started making a lot of money from this skill, right, I upgraded my workspace because you know how Nigeria can be stressful now. No internet, no power supply. I had to get myself an inverter. I got myself a 5G router. I upgraded my workspace, and basically I was just making more money and basically improving the standard of living that I had. And you can compare where I was before to where I am right now. You can see the difference, right? One thing that I'll tell you guys, money will make you glow. If you start making money on this internet, it will make you glow. But guys, what literally changed my life is when I closed a 2 million naira monthly betting deal. So 2 betting companies approached me to help them run ads. There are certain industries where they are crazy money. I know 2 million naira may look like a big amount of money for you, but guys, there are certain industries like car sales, real estate, betting, forex. These are some industries that these guys will pay you 2 million naira and it won't even look like a big deal for them because they know if the adverts you help them run, if the adverts get results, they'll be able to make crazy amount of money. So they are not even going to be worried about paying you this. Let me show you the betting ads that I ran for this company. Right, when I was working with these 2 betting companies, when I was working for them, I was making about 2 million naira plus from them. Let me show you the betting ads that I ran for them.
Now, life not supposed hard. Now you not get updates. Imagine this lifestyle. You wake up in the morning, catch kids on social media. Come to our Telegram channel where we give accurate betting tips every single day.
So guys, that was just an example of like the advert I ran for them. Now you don't have to create the video yourself. You don't have to create the video yourself. But because they were paying me a lot of money, I just wanted to create the video myself for them. So even if you're not good with video creation, you can always the people in the company can create the videos for you, or you can even hire someone to create videos for the ads that you're going to run for them. All right. And the crazy thing, when I tell people my story, people start giving themselves excuses. Victory, you're able to do this because, they'll start giving themselves excuses. Oh, Victory, you're able to do this, but I don't think I can do it because I have a job. Some other people will say, well, I'm an Uber driver, I can't do this. Some people will say, oh, I have a family, I can't do this. You're just giving yourself excuses. Do you want to give yourself an excuse or do you want to make money? This is me who just graduated, right? I've already started doing over $1 million monthly as an advertiser when I was still a student studying chemical engineering, a very difficult course, very, very difficult. And I graduated really well. I had good grades. I was going to class at least 6 to 8 hours every day, and I still had enough time to make money from this skill. So you don't have an excuse. Even if you are spending 8 hours at work every day, or you have a family, you are a stay-at-home mom, whatever you are, you're a student, you can make money from this skill. Don't give yourself excuse, because I was able to do it also. All right. And I started making enough money. I traveled. This was me in Ghana, in the Independent Justice Center. This was me in Kenya, right? I was in Kenya, Giraffe Center in Kenya, Luxury Resort in Kenya. Basically, I was going on 2 to 3 vacations every single year from this skill. This was me in Qatar, right? I had a good time when I was in Qatar. This was me at the airport in Qatar. And recently, I just relocated to Dubai. So I'm currently having this live session with you from my place in Dubai. Let me show you a video of the environment, the view from my own place. I'm having this live session with you right now. So that's just the lovely view from like my window right over here in Dubai. And how was I able to like make all this money, improve my lifestyle, and basically turn my life around? It was just because of this skill of running ads. And what I like to say is that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. If you can make a decision to start learning a highly demanded skill like this, right, within the next 3 months, within the next 4 months and all that, you will see how far you've come. This was me that was struggling to fend for myself, and today I have years of experience running ads for businesses. I've generated millions, right? I'm working with top companies, and I've also been consulted by top brands. So lock in, lock in. 2025 is a year to make decisions that can literally change your life. Lock in, right? Lock in. Somebody type that in the comment section. Lock in, lock in, lock in, right? Lock in. Lock in means focus, 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 right? There are opportunities that could literally change your life if you just decide to focus and get started and give it the next couple of months and see how far you're going to come. Right. So the next question you may have is that how exactly does this advertising work? Right. So let me show you a simple example. How exactly does this advertising work? Now, this is a business owner that made a post on their Instagram page. Right. It's very simple. Irrespective of how many followers a business has, right, you can pay Facebook or Instagram to show your post to thousands of prospective buyers every single day. Irrespective of how many followers you have, even if you have 10 followers, you can decide to pay Facebook, right, to say, okay, I want my post to reach out to 50,000 persons. So the higher number of persons you want to see your post, the more money you are going to pay Facebook. You can pay them, right? They'll show your post to thousands of persons. You get more sales and you make more profit. So how to set up the ad, how to pay Facebook, set up the ad and all that is what is the job of an advertiser. Because if you don't set up the ads properly, they could show your post to thousands of persons and they will not buy. So it's an advertiser that know what kind of post, how to do it, right? How to set up the advert in a way that will convert very well, right? So it's very simple. You pay Facebook and Instagram. The business owner is going to come up with the money to pay Facebook. You are not using your own personal money, right? Now, you set up the ad for them. They are able to make more sales and they're able to get more profit, and you get paid for your service every single month. It's as simple as that, right? And basically, when you go to set up this ad, it's called the Facebook Ads Manager, right? So you go to the Facebook Ads Manager, facebook.com/ads manager. You set up the ads from there, you pay them, and they start running the ads. So this Facebook Ads Manager, many business owners, they don't know how to use it to run ads, and they are not even interested in learning, right? Because it's going to take them time to learn this stuff and they don't have time. So they'll rather pay somebody that knows how to use this Facebook Ads Manager to help them run ads and get more profit. Let me give you another example. This is a post that I made on my Instagram page. I made a normal post on my Instagram page. It got about 85 likes, 3 comments, and I didn't even really get much sales from this, right? So I took that same post and I used it to run adverts online. All right, I used that same post to run adverts online, and look at what happened. I got 2,000 likes, 609 comments, and 194 shares. Now, which of these two posts do you think I'm going to make more money from? Of course, the one that has more engagement, more comments, more people showing interest in it. It's basically just how it works, right? You're taking a post and you're paying Facebook and Instagram to help you spread that post to thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of persons, so that you can make more sales and get more profit in return. That's basically what you're doing. Of course, when you start learning this skill in details, you'll be able to know how to set up the ads properly to make more profit for businesses. Now, the question you may be asking is that, okay, how can you make your next 1 million naira from this skill of running ads for businesses? How can you make your next 1 million naira from this skill of running ads for businesses? And I'm going to show you real quickly. So the first thing I always tell anybody is that you have to learn the skill. Money is not going to drop from heaven for you. You understand? I'm never going to tell you that, oh, you just be making money without doing any effort. This is not a Ponzi scheme. This is not a get rich quick scheme. No. This is not a bring two people to bring two people or double your money stuff, right? This is an actual skill, right? You learn the skill, right? And you become good with that skill. All right. So the first step to making your next 1 million naira from this skill is you actually have to learn the skill, right? The second thing is that you need to become good with this skill, and it can take you anywhere from 6 weeks or less, depending on how devoted you are. I have people that in 2 weeks they've already started running ads, right? But at most, the highest, 6 weeks if you are dedicated, all right, to learning this skill and becoming good. Now, the third thing is to get clients referred to you from a network, right? You need to get clients referred to you from a network. Now, one of the reasons why people learn skill and they're always struggling to get clients is because, right, they are just like they are doing what they call one-man army. One-man army basically means like you're working alone. You don't have support. You don't have anybody to reach out to. You don't have anybody that can recommend you for deals, right? You don't have anybody that can give you updates. There's this what they call updates. It's very important in business and in life. Right? So what I usually recommend is that if you're looking to learn a skill, you should also be looking to be a part of a network of people that have that skill too. So that you guys can support each other, help each other out, recommend each other for jobs, refer deals to each other. Right? And basically, I have a network, right? I have a network. And what I usually do for students that are part of that network is that, for the ones that are very serious, I always refer them to deals. And I always show them what to do to easily get clients that can pay them a crazy amount of money. Let me give you an example. This is one of the students in my network. Her name is Moyo, right? So I told him, she was messaging me, online and said, thank you so much for all the referrals. God bless you big, sincerely. I would definitely make you proud. Right. Now, this was another screenshot of where she sent me a message and she just gave me an update on some of the deals that I referred to her. Right. She said I was able to seal 2 deals. I've already started working with one of the persons. Now, she got these deals just because she was part of my network and I referred this client to her. Guys, I told you at the beginning of this live session that I get so many people that are interested in running ads, so many business owners that want to run ads, and I'm not really available to run ads for all of them. So what I usually do is that if I'm not available to do any deal, I refer it to people that are part of my network. Right? And this another person in my network, I got a deal. I was not available to deliver it, but the person has paid me already. They paid me already for that deal. So what I did was that I went to my network, got somebody, asked him, how much do you charge? He told me 70,000 naira. I paid him, right, and gave him access to work for that client, right? So that's the third thing you also need to do. I really advise you to be a part of the network. The fourth one is that you need to learn and apply a good strategy for attracting clients. There's something I always tell people, right? Newbies chase, experts attract. Right? Newbies chase, people that don't know what to do, they're just confused. they start chasing clients. Oh, please give me a chance. I promise I will not fail you. They start chasing clients left and right and center. But clients are not looking for people that are chasing them. Right? People that have proper information, they know how to attract these clients to reach out to them. And not just any type of clients that are willing to pay a good amount of money. Right? So that's another thing you need to learn. Right? And the last thing is that once you start, learning this skill and you start making money for clients, you also want to know how to launch your own product or partner with businesses and earn a percentage of the profit. You see, this is not a skill that the only way to make money from it is by working for clients. This is not a skill like that. This is a skill that you can also make money, launching your own product. You can launch your own product, use adverts to get lots of sales for that product, or you could find a business that is already doing well, right? And do a partnership with them and tell them that, okay, look, right, I want to help you promote this product, right? Let's have a partnership. Maybe you pay me 20% of the profit, right? You pay me 30% of the profit. There are so many businesses that will be willing to do that. There are many businesses that have great products, but maybe they're not getting as much sales as they want. You can do a partnership deal with them, right? And partnership deals is one of the ways I basically make a crazy amount of money from this skill. Right? Now, look at one of my students that after learning this skill, he launched his own product. His name is Imai Ruben, right? So he learned how to run ads online on Facebook, Instagram. The same adverts that got you to see this live training, he learned how to run it, right? So after learning how to run ads, he now created his own product, right? He created his own product, and he was sending me a report recently. He said he was able to make over 100 sales in 72 hours. That's about 3 days, right? In 3 days, he was able to make over 100 sales for that his product. His product is 30,000 naira. So if you calculate that, he was able to make over 3 million naira in sales in just 3 days, promoting a product that he launched, just because he knows how to run ads himself. Many of you have great products, great ideas, and you're not really ready to launch that product, or you're not really ready to launch that idea because you're just scared. You don't know if people are going to like it, people are going to patronize you and all that. But if you know how to run ads for businesses online, you don't have to worry about that, because you would already know how to promote that idea or that service that you have to lots and lots of persons. Now, you may be asking, what does it take to learn this skill? Now, the next question you may have is, what exactly does it take to learn this skill? Right? So let's talk about that. So the first thing you need is that you need a smartphone or a laptop, right? The second thing is you need internet connection. And the third thing is you need 1 to 2 hours daily. Now, if you have all these three things, type I have all three in the comments down below. Just type in I have all three, I have all three, I have all three. Type that in quickly down below. Let's proceed, guys. Type I have all three, I have all three down below if you have all these three things already. Now, if you have all these three things, then I'm going to show you how you can actually get clients after learning this skill. Let me just give you a brief overview. This is not a detailed explanation on how to get clients. It's just a brief overview because I don't want to spend I don't want this session to be too long, right? So how do you get clients after learning this skill? I'm going to start with how I was able to get clients. When I was talking about my story, I talked about when I learned this skill, I used that skill to run adverts for the small business that I already had. Right? So as a then, I had a small business selling phone accessories. So I would use the adverts to get results for that business, build some experience, and then I made a pitch to somebody that was selling a PDF guide. Right? I saw somebody selling PDF guides online, and I told him that, look, I can help you get a lot more sales with adverts. Right? So I did a pitch to him. He agreed. We ran the adverts. He made good profit and paid me a good amount of money from it. That's how I was able to run ads for my first 2 deals. Right? But some of my students, what they usually do is after learning the skill, they find somebody close to them or someone that they already know that has a business, and they offer to work for that business. And the reason why is that most people are going to pay you more money if you have some level of experience. So when you learn the skill, the first thing that you're just looking for is to just get some level of experience to run ads first. Even if for somebody and they're not paying you a big amount of money, it doesn't really matter at first. Find somebody find somebody that has a business, run ads for them, help them get results. But then you can now document the result that you got, right? The result that you got, let's say you were able to get 2 or 3 people that has businesses to help them run ads, show them that, okay, you can help them get more sales, you can help them get more profit, more customers from the ads you run for them, right? Since they already know you, they should trust you well enough to let you handle it. Even if you just run the ads for like a week or 2, right? You get some experience, you document your experience. Now, the first thing is that after documenting your experience, you can use the results you got for those few persons to pitch to other clients, right? This time around, when you are pitching, you are not begging them and saying, oh, please give me a chance. Oh, no. You're coming in and say, look, I saw that you have great products, but I noticed that you're not running any advert for your product. Are you getting as much sales as you want? Or are you interested in, being able to make more sales? They're going to say, yes. Oh, I'm interested. How can you help me, right? You have a conversation with them, show them the results you've gotten for people that you worked with previously. Oh, I've worked with a perfume brand before. I was able to help them move from 10 sales a month to over 50 sales. We ran the adverts on Facebook and Instagram, and just give them an idea of the result you've gotten for people you worked with before, and then tell them how much you charge. You should be able to use this to land your first 2 to 3 clients. A lot of my students do this and they land clients easily. Right. Another thing is that the result you've gotten for the first people you started working with, you could document it and use it to create a post on social media. Right. If you are very good with camera, you could record a video talking about your clients and how you're able to get them results. If you don't want to show your face, it doesn't matter. You could just do a little graphics design with Canva, right? Canva is free, right? You do a little graphics design, make a post about the result you're able to get for your clients. And once you make that post, I'm very, very confident at least 3 to 4 other business owners are going to also reach out to you, right? They're going to reach out to you that, oh, I saw your post. I'm interested in this result. You got this person. How can you also help me get result, right? That's another way many of my students also use to get clients when they get started with this skill. And one of the, ways many people also use to get clients is if you are part of a network. I talked about it before, right? For example, people that are part of my network, as long as you learn this skill and you show that, yes, you are good with this skill, I always refer clients to my top students, right? So that's another thing I do for people that are part of my network, right? So if you're part of my network, right, I know that you're good with this skill. Anytime I get a deal that I'm not available to do, I'll just find a student of mine, refer that deal to the person, and the person handles it, right? So these are some ways a lot of my students get clients. Some of my students even go ahead and create a helpful material, maybe a helpful ebook or a helpful video that can just show clients how to make more sales online. So sometimes potential clients read this helpful material, and at the end of the day, they reach out to the person who created it and say, okay, please, I read this stuff. It was so nice. I learned so much. How can you help me run these ads? Because it's one thing to teach people how to do something, right? Most of the time, when you teach people how to do something, they'll still come back and meet you to actually, guide them through in doing it. So most of the time, when my students create helpful material for clients, potential clients, they reach back to them and tell them, okay, can you help me run these ads, right? And that's how I just listed like 3 to 4 ways many people who are complete beginners actually use to get clients from this skill. And one thing I want to mention is that, look, this is a highly demanded skill. If you can actually help business owners get more sales and profit, you will never lack clients. Because if you work for a client, number one, they are going to retain you. They are going to retain you and keep paying you month after month. Who wants to let somebody go that, you came to a business, they were making 10 sales a month before, you now started helping them make 30, 40, 50 sales. Do you think they are going to let you go? They are going to put you on a retainership and say, okay, how much will we be paying you every single month for you to just be running this ads for us continually? Another thing is that many of these clients are also going to refer you to their colleague. Business owners have friends that are also business owners. They are going to refer you to their colleagues most of the time, right? Because some of the time their colleagues is going to ask them, oh, how are you getting more sales? How are you running this your ads? Who is helping you? They are always going to refer you. This is a very highly demanded skill that all you really need to focus on is being able to get results for clients. If you can get them results, getting clients is not going to be a problem. I have so many students that they're even running. They're like, oh, I'm not available anymore. I'm fully booked. I can't take in more clients. Just because of how highly demanded this skill is. There are millions of businesses in Nigeria, and there are just a few thousands of advertisers out there. So there's so much room to fly in, right? The sky is wide enough, right, for a skill like this, right? So so far I've been able to talk about what this skill is about. I've been able to talk about what it takes to learn this skill. I've been able to talk about how what you need to get clients and the requirements to actually get started, right? So I hope you'll be learning so much so far. I hope you'll be learning so much so far. If you have, let me know down below. Let me know down below. I want to be sure you guys have been getting some value from the session so far. Now, this learning this skill and making money from this is not for everybody, right? If you're not willing to put in the work and you're looking for a get rich quick scheme, if you're not willing to put in the work and you're looking for a get rich quick scheme, right, this is not for you. Number two, if you don't believe it's possible to make money online, anytime you see people talking about making money online, you're always thinking that, oh, it's a scam. Oh, people don't really make money online. It was so funny that I was in an Uber one time, and the driver told me that, oh, Victory, I saw your video about online skills and all that. This guy legit asked me because, I used to find it funny when I hear it sometimes, but this guy legit asked me one-on-one. He said, do people actually really make this money online? Or is it just, I used to think it's scam. If you don't believe it's possible to make money online, then I don't think this is for you. A lot of people are learning skills, offering services to clients, and making money from that. You understand? You're just going to be left behind if you still don't believe it's possible to make money online. Now, you have a choice. I want to give you a choice, right? I've shown you a lot about this skill, what it takes to learn, what it takes to master, what it takes to get clients and all that, right? You have a choice. You can decide to say, oh, thank you so much, right? I'm going to figure out the rest on my own. Or you can decide to say, Victory, thank you for showing me all this. I still want you to guide me, and I still want you to coach me in helping me get results from this particular business model. All right, because look at it. If you try to do this thing on your own, you're going to spend months making mistakes that could have been avoided. You're going to spend months being confused of what to learn, how to learn the skill and all that, right? So it's just a matter of choice for you, right? And this is what my mentor said. My mentor said that the shortcut to success in any area of life is to simply find a good coach and pay them to work with you. And that has literally been the way I've been, making a lot of big decisions in life. For example, now, if I want to go into maybe investing in the stock market, I won't just take my money and just go and start buying stocks. I may buy the wrong stock. I may lose my money. So I will find somebody that's already been profitable as a stocks trader, and I'll say, okay, please, can you teach me? Or please, can you guide me? Can you show me the right stocks to buy? That's basically it, right? And so for those of you that actually want me to guide you, for those of you that want me to be a part of your journey to learning this skill, for those of you that want me to teach you, guide you in learning this skill and help you make a good amount of money from it, I have a program called the 7-Figure Meta Ads Academy, right? I have a program called the 7-Figure Meta Ads Academy. Now, the aim of this program is that I want to train and guide you for the next 6 weeks to start running ads for businesses, right? Or if you already have a business, to start running ads for your own business on Facebook and Instagram, right? If you don't have a business, we're going to show you how to run ads for other businesses, clients, and make money from it. And if you already have a business, we're going to show you how to run ads for yourself on Facebook and Instagram and make a lot of money from this skill, right? And here is the breakdown of what we're trying to achieve with this academy. Number one, we want you to learn the skills and build experience. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not a Ponzi scheme. I'm not promising you that, once you just sign up for our academy, you just start making money immediately. No. The first aim is to make you learn the skill and help you build experience. The second is that we'll also show you how to get your first 2 to 3 clients, paying clients, right, from this skill. How to get your first 2 to 3 paying clients from this skill. The third is that we also want you to build a portfolio and get more clients. A portfolio is like a documentation of all the results you've gotten for clients that you've worked with before. All the clients that you've worked with before, the result that you got for them, you document it. That's like a portfolio. So that when you're pitching to any new person, right, and the person say, oh, what have you done? What ads have you run? What results have you gotten? You just show them that, look, okay, I've worked with a perfume brand, I've worked with a clothing brand, I've worked with a restaurant, I was able to get them this. That's a portfolio. So we want you to build a portfolio and use that portfolio to get more clients. Then after you start getting a couple of clients, start making good money from this skill, where you now move to start making over $1 million monthly from this skill is when you do partnership deals or when you launch your own product. We are also going to drop enough information about that, how to get your first partnership deal and how to launch your own product. I have so many students that have launched their product and they've done 7 figures from it. I have students that have done partnership deal. Partnership deals like when you take a percentage of the profit for a business and they pay you for it, right? I have students that have done this that have also made a lot of money. Back to this post that I made, that I showed you previously. This was one of my students. His name is Iman Ruben. He launched his own product. He was able to do over 100 sales in 72 hours with Facebook and Instagram ads, right? This is the same person. He came on to share me a screenshot and he said that, after launching his own product and making good amount of money, he now relocated to a much better apartment. And he said, all this is possible because of you teaching me how to scale, right? Learning from you is my best investment last year, right? And just to show you that everything you're going to be doing is what I am already doing and already making money from. This is my page. If you see my page here, I have over 71 ads running on my page. So this is not me coming here to come and tell you about one business model that I found online, that I have not tried myself. Maybe I'm trying to come and tell you, oh guys, come and do this stuff. No. This is what I actively do every single day. If you go online on Facebook, go on Instagram, ads for my own business and ads for my client's business, they are actively running. In fact, some of you watching this video right now, you are watching it right now because my ads have disturbed you so much. So you have every confidence that what I'm going to be teaching you in this program is what I'm actively doing and actively making money from. And you may be asking me, okay, if you're making money from this, then why do you want to show me how to do it? Why don't just you keep making money? Why do you want to show me how to do it? Now, there's a limit of clients that I can take, right? There's a limit of clients that I can take. So what I usually do is that when I'm fully booked, I can also train other people to learn this skill so that I can refer them for deals. Or there are a couple of times when I get an international deal, right, I could employ a couple of my students here and say, okay, handle this aspect, handle that aspect, handle this aspect. Maybe I'm paying them 150,000 naira to do the deal and I'm getting paid like maybe $1,000. So that's why I like, also teaching people, because I can't work for everybody in the world myself. So when I get a deal, I'm not available to do it, I can refer somebody and the business owner will also compensate me for referring somebody to do that deal for them, right? Now, this is a screenshot of a partnership deal where I made over 4.9 million naira, right? There was a business owner that we did partnership together. I helped them promote their products with Facebook and Instagram ads. They were able to make close to 14 million naira in profit, and this was just my own share of the profit from that business, right? And so you may be asking at this point, what exactly am I going to get inside this your academy? Remember, it is not just an online course. It is not just an online course. It's actually an academy. An academy is like a class, right? So you're going to learn. Let me just basically show you everything that's inside this academy. Now, the first thing that you're going to get inside this academy on how to run ads for businesses online, right, is recorded videos on how to close deals that will pay you at least 100,000 naira every single month, right? So how to get clients, paying clients that will pay you at least 100,000 naira every month with recorded videos on them, and they are inside this program. The second is that we're going to show you our special strategy for retaining clients and keeping them paying us month after month. So one thing is that once you get a client and you're able to get them results, most of them will usually put you on a retainership. They'll want you to keep working for their business every single month. So now imagine you have like 4 to 5 clients that are paying at least 100 or 150,000 every single month. Every month you basically be making at least 500,000 naira. And I know one of the reasons why some people don't like starting an online business or they don't like working from the comfort of your home is because they feel that, having an online business does not really come with security. Like you don't have job security and stuff. But the truth of the matter is that if you're running ads for businesses, as long as you're getting them results, they will retain you and pay you month after month. I have businesses that I've been working with for over 2 years. Why would they not want to keep paying me when every single month the adverts that I help them run make them more money, even way more money than they are paying me and the money that they are spending on ads? It's just a good business for anybody to retain somebody that's helping them make more money. So we're going to show you how to get clients to retain you, right? And this two stuff is worth over 30,000 naira each. Now, I'm not saying you're going to pay 30,000 naira for these videos. I'm saying that's the value, like it's worth over 30,000 naira. It's worth over 30,000 naira. Now, you're also going to be getting an online course on how to run ads for digital products. Digital products are like ebooks, coaching programs, live events. These are like digital products. You can't touch them. They are not physical. They are digital products, right? We're also going to show you how to run ads for physical product. Physical product, clothes, bags, shoes, jewelries, and the likes. We are also going to be showing you inside this program how to run ads for service-based businesses. Service-based businesses are businesses that render services. And this is worth over 30,000 naira. This is worth over 30,000 naira. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be paying 30,000 naira for each of these aspects. I'm saying that it's worth way more than that. The training is worth way more than that. Now, you're also going to be learning how to build a personal brand on Twitter and get lots of high-paying clients from there. Guys, some of the biggest deals, in fact, the 2 betting deals that literally skyrocketed my career, made me enough money to relocate to where I'm staying right now in Dubai, was gotten from Twitter. I got these 2 big deals from Twitter, right? And how to build a brand on Twitter, how to get clients on Twitter, we're going to show you inside this program. Now, in case you think this is everything, there's even a whole lot more. Remember, I told you, this is not just an online course. This is an academy. It is well loaded to ensure that everything you need to make crazy money from this skill is present inside the program. Now, another thing you're also going to be getting access to is our 7-figure ads academy community, right? So we have a community, we have a network of people that run ads for businesses, right? We have this network where you can interact with others, get deals referred to you and all that, right? So it is worth over 100,000 naira. I'm not saying you're going to pay 100,000 naira to be part of this community, but it's worth over 100,000 naira. You're also going to be getting online sessions for the next 6 weeks. Every single week, I'm going to be coming on live to ensure that you are learning, you are getting results. We are going to give you assignment. You are going to submit the assignment. Basically, this is not something you just get a bunch of videos and are left on your own. If you are confused, you don't have anybody to help you. No, you're going to get online sessions every single week for the next 6 weeks, right? I'll be coming on live every week. Check your progress. Oh, how far have you come? What have you done? I'll answer any questions that you have, give you assignments. Make sure you submit your assignment, review it, and show you how to improve. It's just like a class. That's why we call it an academy, right? You sign up for the class, you're given assignments, you're being taught, you're being guided to make sure you actually get results from this program. Now, you're also going to get access to a support system. So we have 2 support admins inside our community that anytime you have a question, you can always reach out to them and they will answer your questions very quickly. So we have a proper support system. We are not packing a bunch of videos and expecting you to figure out everything yourself. No, there's a proper support system. Anytime you have questions, reach out to our support agents. They will reply you, show you what to do, and help you sort out that issue, right? Then also, our top students will get clients referred to them from us. Like I mentioned, if you're part of my network, I always refer clients to the serious students. Any student that take this program very seriously, I always refer clients to them, right? So, if you're part of this program, you'd also get clients referred to you, right? You're also going to get blueprints and case study for getting massive results with real estate ads, betting ads, forex and crypto ads, subscription-based softwares, right? I've made millions running ads in the betting space. I've made millions. The partnership deal I did was to run ads for crypto ads. I've made millions running ads for subscription-based software. I'm currently working with a company in Sweden where they have a subscription-based software, right? So how to actually make a lot of money from all these industries, I'm going to be showing you inside this program. For example, look at this. This is one of my students, right? His name is Ibrahim. Ibrahim was able to, after learning how to run ads, he was able to sell 12 properties in Kano State, right, to 9 clients, and he made about 1.2 million naira commission from selling these properties in Kano State, right? So the thing I love about this skill is that this is not like any other skill, like maybe graphics design or video editing, that once you learn, the only way to make money is to just start working for clients. If you want to work for clients, great. There are many of my students that learn how to run ads and they go into several industries, get results for clients in these industries, or do partnerships in these industries, or ask for commissions and say, okay, I want to help you promote this property with ads. If I'm able to help you sell this property, how much commission will you give me? This is what Ibrahim did. He was getting 100,000 naira commission per property he sells, and he was able to sell over 12 properties with advert and made 1.2 million naira. He now even expanded his business and hired 2 people to start working with him. All right, so you can see how that basically works. Now, the total value of everything I'll be giving to you inside this academy is about 1.1 million naira. That I'm not asking you to pay 1.1 million naira. I'm like, this program is worth over 1.1 million naira if we are being sincere. Like a skill that can actually help you start making anywhere from 500k to over $1 million monthly, just like many of my students. I have a lot of my students that are doing way more than that every single month, right? It's, of course, it is worth more than 1.1 million naira. But I understand how the economy is, and I understand that you are interested in learning something like this because you want to make money for yourself. And that is why I'm not going to be charging you 1.1 million naira. That is why I'm not even going to be charging you 500,000 naira for this skill. In fact, you are not even going to be paying 300,000 naira. The price of this program is just 100,000 naira only. That is the price of this academy. Guys, 100,000 naira may look like, is a big amount of money to some of you. But like, look at it. A skill that can help you hit at least 500 to 1 million naira before this year ends from running ads for businesses, just like many of my students. I don't even want to talk about how much I'm making right now. Let me talk about people that have learned from me, just like you are going to learn from me, right? Many of my students are doing over $1 million monthly, right? From this same skill. I think I've shown you about 3 of them that are currently doing 7 figures monthly. Now, in case you think 100,000 naira is big, getting a degree costs millions. Most of you, to get your university degree, even if you went to a public school, you would have spent from your 100 level to your final year, you would have spent over $1 million naira. All right. And many people here watching me right now, you're not even using your degree to make good money for yourself. Some of you have never even used your degree. Your degree has not earned you any single dime. But yet, parents are still packing their children to school to learn and get that degree. I'm all in for going to university and all that, right? It's great. You should go to the university and learn. But look, if you are willing to spend over $1 million naira in the university, right, and it still won't guarantee you success, what is 100,000 naira for a program that if you actually followed step by step, you would actually be able to make crazy amounts of money for yourself, right? And look, if you 100,000 naira spent in a year is just like 274 naira per day. Now, I'm not saying that you should pay 274 naira per day. I'm just saying that, look, this program is, this 100,000 naira is something you spend more than that in a year. Right? I'm just saying that 100,000 naira is already something you spend more than that in a year. Now, I'm going to be giving a fast action offer just for the first 20 persons to get this program, right? To be a part of this academy, I'm going to be giving you a fast action offer. So instead of paying 100,000 naira for this program, you just pay 30,000 naira, right? Other people from my social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, they are paying a way higher amount of money than this, right? So if you don't get this offer from this place that you're seeing this thing right now, you might never get a chance to get it again, because if you message me on Twitter or any other platform, you definitely have to pay a higher price, right? Just for sticking, to this part of the session, right? Make a payment of just 30,000 naira to their account details I'm going to show you right now. So just proceed with the payment to this account detail showing on your screen right now. All right, this is 130,686,2325 Providus Bank, right? And the account name is Victory Digital Marketing Hub, right? This is Providus Bank 130,686,2325, right? Make it a transfer, and once you've done that, just send a proof of payment to this email. Your transaction will be confirmed and you'll be added up to the academy, right? So these are the account details 130. You can also check the comments down below. You also see the account details, right? Make a transfer, Providus Bank, this account details. Send us a receipt via our email, vthemountain1@gmail.com, and we'll approve the transaction and also grant you access to the academy. Now, Now, I love to encourage fast action takers, people that always take opportunity really, really fast when they come across it, right? It's not about how many skills you've learned. It's not about, you know, how many opportunities have come across your way. It is about those that actually take opportunities. And I actually like to reward people who take opportunities really fast, because they are the ones that usually get ahead. And those are the people I'm looking for inside my program, right? So for just the first 20 persons, here are some extra bonuses that you're going to get. Firstly, you're going to get a contract and invoice template worth over 30,000 naira. Contract and invoice template worth over 20,000, 30,000 naira, right? So I remember the time I got an international client, a client in the UK, and we discussed the payment, we discussed a lot of stuff, and she asked me to send the contract to her. And I was confused, like I've never used the contract to, get a client and all that, right? What does this person mean by contract? So I was looking for a lawyer. I was like just confused on what to do. So I finally figured out how to get a contract 3 days later. When I sent the contract across to this person, she just ignored, because it sounded as if I was not serious. Imagine somebody's ready to seal a deal, ask for a contract, something I'm supposed to send in like 30 minutes. It's taking me 3 days to do. Right. So I lost that deal just because I didn't have a contract. So we're going to give you templates that you can use to come up with contracts and invoice. Invoice is when you want to charge somebody money. You don't just send account details on WhatsApp and all that, right? You send them an invoice, right? So how to come up with an invoice, we're also going to give you the template. You'll also be learning how to get foreign clients, right, inside this program. I am fortunate right now to be working for two foreign clients, one in Sweden and one in the UK, right? How to get these clients and how to land, foreign gigs will also be covered in details inside this program, right? You'll also be learning it. Clients are paying dollars, right? So imagine earning anywhere from $500 to $1,000 running ads for businesses outside Nigeria. That's a lot of money, guys. That is literally a lot of money. I personally, right now, at the stage where I am, I usually charge $1,000 to $1,500 for each foreign client that I get, right? But even if you charge $300, let's say you get a foreign client, you charge $300 or $500, that's still a lot of money. That's over 500,000 naira per month from just one client. You'll be learning how to get this foreign client inside this program. You're also going to be getting a retweet on my Twitter page. So what I usually do to help my students get clients faster, right, is that as you're going through the program, as you're learning, you'll be making a couple of tweets on Twitter. So me, I have over 15,000 followers on my Twitter page, right? So, and there are a lot of business owners that want to run ads that follow me. Maybe they tried, getting me to run their ads, but I was not available. So they're just following me, right? So what I usually do is that when you make a post on your Twitter page, I will retweet it on my page so that business owners that follow me can see it and reach out to you instead to help them run ads, right? You're also going to be learning how to outsource the tasks to other people and take the last share. Now, in case you have a very, very demanding job, or you have sometimes very, very busy and you don't really have time to run these ads for businesses. All you just need to do is focus on landing deals, right? Focus on getting people that want to run ads. Then we'll show you how to get other people to run the ads for you, to run the ads in your behalf, to do the work for you. You just pay them a part of the money and you take the other part of the money. So let's say you get a deal that is paying you like 200,000 a month from a client, right? So you can basically decide not to even do that deal yourself. You find another person that is a Facebook ads expert who will show you how to reach out to these persons, right? Pay them like 100K. You keep 100K without doing any of the work, right? This is something I do a lot of the times because I'm always like very, very busy. I even do that with a couple of people in my network. If I get a deal, I'm not available to do it, I can just share it to somebody in my network, pay them a part of the money, and they do it. We're also going to show you how to do the same thing, right? Inside this bonus, we are also going to show you how to receive foreign funds, right? To receive funds from maybe clients in UK, clients in US, clients in Sweden, or any other, foreign countries, right? We're going to show you the apps to use, how to sign up for these apps, how to receive your money, and how to collect your payment right here in Nigeria from clients outside the country. Right. Now, let me show you a couple of my students that have been able to get really, really crazy results after going through my program.
So guys, I enrolled in Vitro doing his new B2 Pro program, and guess what? Ever since that time, I've been able to work with over 30 clients in just 1 year. That is, in the year 2023, I was able to work with over 30 people, helping them generate massive leads from Facebook and Instagram down to their WhatsApp or email list. And each of these clients paid a service charge for them to get this done, which means that from what I've learned from the 30K course I bought, or I don't know the price now, I was able to get 30 different people to pay me different amount of money just for me to help them generate leads to their WhatsApp or to their email list.
So this is one of my students that was able to get over 30 clients in just 1 year. Guys, I told you there's a very large demand for this skill. This is not a skill that if you actually know how to run ads for businesses, that you will be struggling to get clients. Anytime I see somebody saying, "Oh, I can't get clients," I just know that the person is not good with the skill. There is no way you'll be good with running ads on Facebook and Instagram that you will not have paying clients, right? And I mentioned that working for clients is not just the only way to earn, right? You can also run ads for your own products. If you have products that you want to sell, you can do work for companies that give commission per sale. You tell them that, okay, look, I'll help you sell this your product. You give me a commission for any sale I make. You could do partnership with businesses and take a percentage of the profit, right? You could basically launch your own product. So there are so many ways to actually earn from this skill, even without working for clients. Now, these are the account details on your screen. Once again, right? Make the payment. Type in paid down below in the comment section. If you've made payment, just type in paid down below in the comments, right? So that we can grant you access to the program, right? These are the account details. Make the payment, send payment proof to us to this email, and we'll be able to grant you access. Now, this offer is going to expire after. Now, this offer is going to expire after 20 persons make payment, right? After 20 persons make payment, this offer is going to expire. The price is going to go to 100,000 naira, and we're going to remove all the bonuses. I mean, all the bonuses will be removed. So imagine coming back and paying the higher amount of money, and then you are still not having access to the bonuses. That will literally just be crazy. So I like to reward fast action takers in any of my program, right? So this is just the offer that we're giving right now. And in case you are skeptical and you're like, "Oh, are you sure this is going to work for me? Are you sure I'm going to be able to actually make money?" It's very simple. We have a 90 days money back guarantee. If you watch the video trainings, you attend the live sessions, you ask questions, and you take action consistently, and you don't make good money from this skill in a few months' time, I'll refund you with a message of apology for wasting your time, right? I'm very confident you will not get to that because you are going to get massive value for your money, right? It comes with 90 days money back guarantee. If you go through this program, you follow our step-by-step instructions, you attend the live sessions, you ask questions, you take action. If you don't make good money from this skill, we are going to refund your money. So there's literally no risk on your part. It's either you take the program and you get massive results and you make a lot of money, or if you don't make a lot of money after following our instructions, they were going to refund you, so you lose nothing at all. But we are very confident in the program and the ability for it to get you results, and that is why we are adding this money back guarantee to just make sure that all the risk is out of the way. Now you have two choices. You can try to figure out everything by yourself, which will take you a lot of time. You have months of try and error, making lots of mistakes that could have been avoided, right? And you may still not get results. Or you could decide to let me guide you using my proving system that will help you generate over 500,000 monthly from this skill. Guys, I've been in this business for a couple of years. I know most of the mistakes that people make. I know some of the reasons why people don't make money from it. And we've addressed all these things and covered how you can actually get a lot of result from this. So basically, what I'm doing is basically what you are also going to be doing, right? So if it doesn't work, I would not be running ads online for businesses and for my own business if it doesn't work. So if you get into this program, right, using my proving system, I can assure you that if you follow step by step, you'll be able to get massive results from this program. And what I usually tell people is this: all you need in 2025 to become successful is just pick a high income skill, practice daily and become good at it, and solve problems for businesses. I realized this early in my life that, see, making money is not just about saying, oh, I'm so motivated, oh, just be chasing money, I'm chasing the bag every day. There are certain principles that you will just follow that money will be coming after you. And it's very simple. Find a high income skill, a high paying skill, practice daily, become good at it, and solve problems for businesses, and you'll be able to make a lot of money. This is one of my students. He sent me a report. His name is Manuel. He sent me a report recently. He said, I'm so humbled by all you do. You've literally made this whole journey of running ads amazing for me. You even went as far as giving me recommendations that I did not expect. I'm eternally grateful for all you do. Right? And I told him, you're welcome. Make sure you deliver results and keep growing. Now, this is my student coming back to tell me that he has signed 2 different deals from clients I referred to him. He joined my program, I referred clients to him, he has signed 2 different deals, and he's basically making money from it. Now, let's basically hear from him directly.
Hello guys, my name is Dara Manuel, and I just want to use this medium to testify about Victory's Facebook Ads coaching program and how it changed my business totally. From a place of struggling to pay for a course of 30,000 naira, from a place of clearing my 30,000 naira account balance for a coaching program, like just a risk, to making 6 figures daily from Facebook ads and spending at least 500k on ads every single day. This changed totally for me because I decided to take an opportunity that changed my business forever. Before I started taking Victory's Facebook Ads coaching program, I was just watching YouTube videos and I was not getting results. I was wasting money on ads. My clients were complaining. I was struggling. I didn't even know what to do. I was just struggling and I was confused. But I just decided to take this coaching program and then change the whole business forever in a way I did not even imagine. Right now, I'm getting good results from my clients. Everybody's happy. In fact, when people ask me that, who teach you Facebook ads? Who do you learn from? Just by mentioning Victory's name, they just immediately trust me because they believe that, oh, this is somebody that really is very, very good in this industry.
So that was basically what one of my students said after going through this program. Now, here is why you should not get the program. If you are not willing to commit to something for the next 1 to 2 months till you get results, then I won't even advise you to get this program. If you don't believe in yourself to succeed, to put in the effort, then don't get this program. This program is for those that are willing to commit for the next 1 to 2 months, learning this high-paying online skill that can literally change their life and make them at least 500 to 1 million naira monthly before this year ends. Now, here are a couple of questions you might have, right? I'm a complete beginner. Will this coaching program work for me? Now, even if you're a complete beginner, right, this program will work for you because it's beginner friendly. In fact, there is a section that is dedicated for total beginners, people that have never run Facebook ads before, right? You watch through that session, go through all the basics before you now start watching the other videos. So even if you're a complete beginner, then you can go through this program. I don't have a laptop. Can I take this program? Yes, you can. We make sure we added video instructions on how to use your smartphone to actually run ads online. So even without a laptop, you can get results. How long will it take for me to become good running ads? It basically depends on you and how serious you are. Within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a lot of my students are already very good and are already starting to make money from the skill, right? What can you do for those that can't afford the program? Well, I don't really believe you cannot afford the program, because 30,000 naira is what most people here already you already spent up to, or even more than this amount of money every single month, right? So why not just take that money out and invest in something that could literally change your financial situation forever? All right. So if you actually value this program and value what you're going to learn and how it's going to impact your finances, you are going to actually get the money to pay for the program. Right. If I learn the skill, where would I get clients from? Now, if you learn the skill, there are so many ways. I've covered about 3 to 4 ways you can get clients from. And also in my network, we refer clients to our top students. If the program is so effective, give me access first and I'll pay later. Right? So you're basically asking me to make a bet on you when you're not even willing to make a bet on yourself. Only those that are willing to make a bet on yourself, that look, I'm going to get the money to pay for this program because I want to make a change in my life. Those are the people that are actually going to get results. Even if I give you the program for free, you will not get results because you are not willing to make a bet on yourself. So those that are willing to make a bet on yourself, those are the ones that actually get results way, way, way faster. Right? If I have questions, who would assist me? Right? We have a support team that once you have any questions, you can reach out to them, right? Whether on the group or via DM, and they'll be able to assist you. And we also have weekly sessions every week. Every week we have live sessions every week where you can ask questions and get more support directly from me. Right? How soon can I start getting results? It basically just depends on how well you take actions. Within 2 to 3 weeks, many of our students have already started seeing amazing results. They've already started launching ads and running ads and getting results from it. So it just basically depends on you. Now, here is another of my students who went through this program and actually launched his own product and made millions from it. Let's basically hear from it.
So I want to say a really big thank you to Victory, because before I met him, I was really struggling to scale my business to high figures, right? And I had no idea how to go about it. I was just lost. And then I came across him and I joined one of his programs, and he literally helped me to scale to high 6 figures in ad spend. I was able to get to the point where I was, making a ton of money and, spending a lot of money on ads. And that's all thanks to Victory. So Victory, thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. To anybody who's even considering or thinking of working with him, I fully recommend it. If you're on the fence, get off the fence and make sure that you make that decision, because working with him was the best decision that I made, and it will be the same thing for you.
Right. So that's basically it, right? If you are afraid to take the risk, when we've even done our part to give you a money back guarantee and remove the risk, right, then those levels of success that you've always wanted, you will never reach them. Some of you've had a lot of opportunities, but the reason why you've not gotten to the level you've always wanted is because you're not taking advantage of those opportunities. That's just basically it. All right. So to be a part of the 7-figure Mental Arts Academy, just make a transfer of 30,000 naira to this account details on your screen: 130-686-2325, Providence Bank, Victory Digital Marketing Hub, right? And send proof of payment to this email, right? Send proof of payment to this email so that we can grant you access. All right. There are just so many testimonials of my students that always get amazing results.
I can boldly say my knowledge in Facebook card is very little until I get 53M's course. And this course just happened to be one of the best moves I've ever taken in my life. The course changed the whole game for me totally. So after I've gotten the course, it gave me the courage, it gave me the knowledge and everything I needed to know when it comes to running Facebook ad for myself, for my agency, and for my clients. And I tell you guys, Victor DM is just so that an amazing guy. This guy took me along just like his brother. The course I bought for just 30,000 naira, I've been able to make over 3 million naira with it. With just a short period of time by working with businesses.
All right. So that's another of my students that was able to get really, really good results. He bought a course for 30,000 naira, and so far, within a short period of time, he has been able to make over 3 million naira from it. That's like 100 times return on his investments in this program, right? There are just so many testimonials. This is somebody that went through our program. After learning how to run ads, he's now the one running ads for his wife, and he's driving leads to our class every single week, right? These are under my students that went through the program, and after going through the program, he launched his own training. He launched his own online course and used Facebook and Instagram ads to sell that course. And he told me that he has made multiple 7 figures from his online business so far, right? This is another person that decided to start promoting other people's products, right? He did some partnership, promote other people's products. He was able to make over 26 sales, and that's over 600,000 for him, right? Another of my students started working with clients and is already getting results for them within his first week of working for that client. That just so many results gotten from many of my students. So guys, the ball is on your court right now. To be a part of the 7-Figure Metal Arts Academy, make a transfer of 30,000 naira to this account details showing on your screen. Send payment proof to our email so that we can confirm your transaction and grant you access immediately, right? We're going to confirm your transaction and grant you access, very, very quickly, right? So that was literally it, guys. I think a couple of slots have been taken already. So, if you want to be a part of the program, make the transfer right now and send us the payment proof. If you'd like to make maybe a payment in installment, right, you could also reach out to us via email, right, that you want to make payments via installment. Then you must make a minimum of 15,000 naira payment, and we are going to grant you access after you've completed the payment, right? So if you want to make payments in installments, just reach out to us so that we can structure that out, right? But for those of you making the 10,000 naira payments, these are the account details, transfer, and we're going to grant you access immediately into the academy. Like I mentioned, this is not just an online course, it is an academy. We're going to have classes, we're going to give you video trainings, we're going to give you assignments, we're going to have live sessions, and you have support to ensure that within now and the end of the year, you're already doing over $1 million monthly running ads for businesses. I look forward to see you guys at the program. I look forward to helping you guys get amazing results. See you some other time, guys. Cheers. Once you make the payments, reach out to us via email, and we'll continue the conversation there and add you up to the program. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely day, guys. See you some other time.